not listening to that. Let's flip this on over and play something a little more upbeat. That's more like it. Alright, party people. We're back. Goddamn. Yep, we're back. I think we're rocking out a little standard today. We're going to do some testing at some point with max damage, but for now, let's get on the ladder and kind of mess around with this Boros Reanimator pile. I'm just intrigued if it can do anything. You know, I know we were talking about an Esper control pile, but like, Boros Reanimator is a little bit more fun. Hey, what up, Star Trace? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to have you back. Let me know if the music mix is not quite right. I tinkered with the settings again. I know, for the umpteenth time. Can't help myself sometimes. I just gotta know if I can find an optimal setting, right? Alright, let's take the play here. Hell to the yeah. I'm down for a hand like this. This is exactly the kind of hand I'm into. Like, look at this beaut. Yeah, you can have a Swifty. Go ahead, get your T-Swizzle on. We out here. Music a little quieter? Alright, I feel you. We'll make it a little bit quieter. Dump that Cityscape Leveler. Ah, glorious. Glorious, glorious. Love it when that happens. Ooh, some spice there. Alright. Yeah, let's see how this deck can scale. Alright, are the tunes still too loud there, Skitterbeam and Star Trace, or are we into the optimal settings at long last? It's hard to tell. Sometimes this EDM music runs a little hot too. Right about there? Cool. Let's dump this out. So check this out. This is kind of a fun way to go. We dump out the portal. No, I'm actually just fine with this. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so we're at 10. And clearly the opponent is moving quickly. All this damage on the board. Good loud. Alright, well, let's do the safe thing here. We're just going to dump a Wandering Emperor into play. Yep. And we will take out the Phoenix. The hardest of them to deal with, frankly. Now, if they have double burn, this was a terrible move, but if they don't have double burn, I feel like this was a decent move. We're going to find out shortly. Okay. 4 plus that. Goddamn. Mechanized Warfare putting in a lot of work. Okay. Well, if they've got another burn spell, they're going to have us, but short of that, we're doing okay here. And we do get to ramp a little bit, so we're pretty close to getting Mechanized Warfare off the battlefield. Let's go ahead and pump up, right? Yeah, we can pump one up. Let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then into 8. A little slow. Oh my god, we get killed by a Vol'jara and Epicera. Oofta. That's alright. Sideboard plans. That's what they're here for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes you don't have time to get to the Portal of Phyrexias and the Cityscape Levelers, so you just don't even try that hard. You push a little bit lower and you become a deck that can deal with this. This is pretty close to where I'm going to take it for the post-board games. Yeah. 1 Mightstone, Weakstone's plenty in this. Alright. This was supposed to be the deck's kryptonite, is Speed Demon decks. Now, I shifted the board to try to deal with that. Let's see if it pays off. Hard to say. It's been a minute since I played Standard, and frankly, part of the reason I'm doing it at this point is because I have to do some coverage on Sunday for Hollywood Pizza's tournament. And if I'm going to do coverage, I'm going to take a little time and familiarize myself with what the format has, who's playing what, etc., etc., etc. So we got to learn the format again, which it hasn't changed dramatically. It seems reasonable on the play. We get the temporary lockdown on 3 if we want. We can get Fable if we want. This seems totally reasonable. Like, even a speed demon start from them isn't going to pan out well against a temporary lockdown, right? Like, let's say they just go 1-drop, 1-drop, so there's 3 1-drops. We just lock it down, then play a Fable, and we have a Wandering Emperor back. That seems totally reasonable. Alright, play another one. Play another one. Damn it. No, we're still going to do a temporary lockdown in this scenario. No reason not to take the 2-for-1 here, so let's do it. There's that Mech Warfare. That's why we have the Lorens sitting there in the sideboard. How do we want to deal with any of this? I think we want to get towards Loren. We might need the 4th Loren in the sideboard. Mech Warfare, eh? Alright, a little Reckless Ladder and an Obliterating Bolt if they want it. Been a minute since I've seen Obliteration Bolt. Yeah, probably a good thing. Otherwise I was doing Sanctuary Warden next turn, which would have been awkward. We're actually going to keep everything. I know that seems weird, but like we get to do this, and this feels pretty good. Yeah, let's just make Play with Fire expensive. Why not? Like, we're getting the Sanctuary Warden, that's our top out. We still have Wandering Emperor. I feel like we're in a decent position with this particular game. If I get to the point where I get to copy Sanctuary Warden, game over. And this Anointed Peacekeeper is going to do so much work at keeping all this shit at bay. Okay, so they probably go land, Play with Fire, the Anointed Peacekeeper. That's where I would go, at least. But again, they're spending their whole turn to do that. And that's kind of the point here. Why would you abrade that? Just so you can have a Play with Fire for Ambitious Farmhand? Seems odd. Yeah. You do you, boo. I guess they want to Play with Fire the Fable? Sure, that makes sense. I think, let's see, Play with Fire. No, it's 3. So I can't just Wandering Emperor. That would have been so much fun otherwise. Just wait for them to Play with Fire the Kiki, Wandering Emperor plus it, and get around it entirely. Watch them cry. Would have been glorious, but it's not going to happen. Alright, Kiki's getting blown up with Play with Fire on my end step. Of that, I think we can all be fairly certain. I would really like to draw one of the 3 Lorens to start blowing up these mech wars, but we're not in a terrible position right now, so I don't super hate the fact that it's sitting there. Cards are really cool. I'm glad they printed it, honestly. Kind of like going this route. Dig a little bit deeper, see if we can get a Loren in here. Yeah, let's force the Play with Fire out. They got to trade it for a Seasoned Cathar. Seems totally reasonable. We're way ahead on board here. Oh, and they're letting us have it? Now we're back to 20? Cool. I'll play another one. Interesting. There we go. There's the scoop. Alright. So I put the temporary lockdowns in on a whim. Turns out that wasn't a bad move. I'm kind of tempted to put the 4th Lauren in the sideboard over the second Lion Sash, and then I'm somewhat debating the 3rd lockdown over the other Lion Sash, because honestly the Lion Sashes were just there because, I don't know, why not, right? You never know when you're going to play the mirror. But here we are, game 3. All the way back to Platinum after sitting around in Mythic and letting it decay just outside of the top 1200 because I forgot about it for a day. Oops. So we didn't get those sweet free qualifier play-in points. And to those wondering why don't you go for the top 200, it's because the format's Alchemy that we're qualifying for, and as I have said many, many times over, fuck that format. I sticks to my guns on it, I does. See, here's where I feel like we really need things like temporary lockdown so that we can guarantee our turn 3 shut down most of what they're doing. And I have a feeling after this game, win or lose, I'm going to make some shifts to this sideboard to address that. Because there's really no excuse for losing to a deck like this when you have the ability to not even give a shit about it, right? Do. Okay, so we're getting a little restoration going next turn. Interesting play. Guess I'm here for it. Let's use you to do a little ramping. We are a little mana heavy at the moment. We might be able to cut down to 23 lands from 24, given how many sources we have sitting in here with the ambitious farmhands and the restorations. I don't know. It's a hard call to make. I'm probably going to make it, though. Put one more in the main. Seems reasonable. Then we don't have to fit it in the sideboard, so we can play the 2 temporary lockdowns we want there instead of the scrap nuts. Also seems reasonable. Alright. We're going to play with a little fire, it looks like. Okay, in this particular instance, we're not ramping. We are just getting creatures back from the battlefield, it looks like. We don't have much to ramp to, and we're going to make all our land drops. This is for the Sekenzen play. That's why we're going this route. I want to have extra blockers and or take out this Kumano on their turn. And the Sekenzen play is the safest bet for that. Then we can get into Might Stone, Weak Stone, or Fable plus Ambitious, depending on where we're at, and we'll have a Restoration of Aganjo running. This can get lifelink, so we're going to go that route, obviously, if we can. Alright, so it moved through. They don't have responses to this, then. We're 1 mana off doing what we want there. Okay. Kill the Phoenix chick. We're not trying to die to that right now. It's a weird thing, but we're doing it. We'll keep back the Architect. That probably didn't need to swing there. That might have been a little overly ambitious. Okay, we need to get lifelink up and running stat. As you can see why. Hey, what up, Verts? Rakdos in the meta. I don't know, I haven't seen it tonight, but that doesn't mean it's not out here. Okay. If they have burn, we're in trouble. Otherwise, I think we're doing just fine. Hard to say. Well, that's kind of insane. Don't have a land as your last thing, I guess? Oh my god. Now we gotta choose all these? Holy hell. Okay, we need... Fuck, what do we need in this scenario? We needed them to not hit and end the festivities with double Mech Warfare. I don't think there's a path, is there? Oh, we can... Oh yeah, there's still a path to survive. Okay. Just had to take a moment to see it. Yeah. It's not great, for reference. I'm not a fan of this path, but we are fucking doing it. And to those wondering what that path is, it's called play lay down arms on our own creature. You might have guessed it. I'm not thrilled by that. Staying alive. Barely. Okay, don't have anything but the lightning strike. If you have any other red spells that matter. Also, we saw 0 Lorens. That's fucking insane. We should definitely be seeing multiple Lorens in this situation. Alright. You get the lightning strike. So what do you lightning strike here? Yep, put me to 1. Go ahead and swing it. Alright, Kiki's out. Oh yeah, we're getting rid of both of those. We don't need them. What we need is more like that, yep. Let's start here. Yeah. Yeah, let's just make it be expensive as hell. I think we can only swing this because of Squee. Yep, there's the trade we kind of thought we would see. Okay, do they go land Squee? Do they have the removal they need? Oh, the top, you sneaky. Oh, what a top deck. Okay. Couldn't have played it better. Couldn't have played it better. I mean, you can hit the lightning strike with Peacekeeper to try and prevent that, but no, it'd still go. It's only 4 mana. Yeah, we played it right. We need to shift this a little bit though. Let's do some shifts, right? All right. What do we like? What do we not like? I don't think we need. Let's see. Force it to 12. We only need 14 sources of red. We can fit a Lauren in the main. I think that's pretty easy to roll with. I don't see a huge need for those. The Laurens are going to be key. Destroy Evil is a one-of, maybe? God, that's so bad against the red decks, though, because it only hits Mech War, which can be really awkward. Let's take a gander over at Red Instance here. There's that thing called Flame Blast Bolts. Although, to be fair, we do not have a ton of ways to work with that. What about whites? There's got to be a way to improve this matchup, and I know, this is one of those things where you finish up and then you're like, oh, let's just fix the whole thing, and you overcorrect. I get that that's a thing. I still think this is worth looking at, though. Let's see. It's interesting, but it's not going to be good enough. Don't have the black to fuck with that. tempted to play Thalia, but I think we have too many things. Yeah, we can't play with this build. Also, not super sure we need more than one Bitter Union in this entire deck. We have the Scrapwork Mutts now. We don't have to run as many Shiesty cards. Sunset Revelry is okay, but not great against the Mech Warfare plan. This is kind of interesting, actually. It gets Mutts, it gets Ambitious, and it has Lifelink. I'm really into the idea of trying 2 of these. Okay, 1 of these. It seems like a spicy one of, I don't know that Temporary Lockdown is better than running, the 3rd Temporary is better than the 1st Extraction. I'm sure I will live to regret those words, as always. And then 1 Flame Blast Bolt. Bless this mess. Alright. Alright, chat, let's get back on the ladder. Let's fuck with it. I mean, let's crack a pack first, obviously. Gems. Huzzah. Alright, Boros Reanimator. Been trying to make this deck a real deck for a very long time. Because it's fun, it's splashy, it does big, interesting things. Well. Yeah, right? Alright, we can do this because we have the Scrapwork Mutts, which actually makes this a decent hand. Really liking this card. Fun inclusion. Who thought it would be gems? Yeah, fair enough, Star Trace, fair enough. Okay, we did not hit the land drop we were hoping to. Are we going to get blown out on the fact that we never, that we took out the 24th land? Because that feels like it's going to happen. And I'm going to regret it so much. Nope, we still hit land drops. Look at that. Not the way we want. We'll prefer a Restoration of a Ganja there, but we will fucking take it. Yeah, we'll swing this into a Spirited Companion. We can trade these this all fucking day. We get Unearth, they don't. Okay, wedding announcement comes to play. And on our end, we did get the land drop we were looking for. Do we want to do any resurrection here? I don't think so. I think we're still just kind of ramping and seeing who has a better end game. Which we shall see. I don't know if we need Lorens in the main. That is definitely a consideration. So this is mono white, looks like. Okay. It's been a minute since I played against this, but I know it's a thing. Beast 013. What are they up to? There's the Loren. See, is it just a Loren meta where you just need like 3 Lorens in the main? Learning formats is so painful, guys. You think you have a grasp on all of it, and then, I don't know, you wake up one day and it just ain't the same. Okay, so we do this because it ramps us into Cityscape next turn. And, yeah, I think we have to embrace that by drawing to try and... Okay, we insured our land drops. Oh, hell yeah, I didn't even know it cast the Scrapwork Mutts. Fuck yes. Down goes one of these, yeah. We're not even trying to get rid of these anymore. We're ramped to them now. Let's see if we can do this. One-time dealer. Don't blow up the Might Stone, Weak Stone. Don't do it. I want a Cityscape level ya. I mean... For those wondering why I'm not blocking Loren, it's because I want them to have to deal with... If they have another one in hand, they want to blow up Mightstone, Weakstone, I want that legend rule. Yep, just like that. You get to sack your own creature. Yep. I'm not going to make it easy for him. Okay, so it's a Loren meta. It's good to know, I guess, right? Oh, how do we want to deal with this? So we get a Plains. Yay. We do a little unearthing. Yay! And I think I'm actually still just tossing Cityscape here because I can unearth it and swing and blow up shit. And they have a lot of exile. Plus we just got another one. That's lovely. I feel like it's going to be Lauren versus Lauren post board, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About to go to 7. Got Wandering Emperor sitting back, just chilling. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay. Gonna be an interesting game. Yep, we'll ramp. We want to get to Portal to Phyrexia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. We just gotta survive one turn, and we do have Wandering Emperor. Feels just fine to me. Vigilance. Smart. So we Emperor here, we minus, we grab a dude. And we block the Lauren. They are probably on Farewell? And blow out the Graves? No, they don't have the Farewell. Interesting. Well, I think we're reanimating. As much as I want to do Portal to Phyrexia, this feels like probably the stronger play. Oh, fuck. I was very wrong. They have so much enchantment and removal. I did not think we were going to see that happen like that. Goddamn. Okay, they have Laurens and Cathar Commandos in the main. That is a fuckload of grind and enchantment removal, and they win on the back of a Wandering Emperor. Okay. Alright, chat. So clearly this is a Lauren meta, and we stumbled in like fools. But we can solve this problem post-board. How do we want to solve it? That's the better question. Like, we're getting value off of these before they blow up, right? So it's not that big a deal. The Laurens come in. I think by definition we have to push out other 3-drops for this, right? What did we do? We did Laurens and 3 Laurens, 4 Anointeds. I don't love Bitter Reunion here. I don't love Restoration of Aganjo either. It's pretty susceptible to everything. And I think we can lose 1 Fable. And that way we keep our 3-drops at 11. Alright, let's do this. And after this match, we are going up against max damage. So, a little shout out here. If you haven't taken a moment yet, check out Max Damage's channel. Always a blast. I don't love this hand, I don't hate it. We're going to try it. This deck clearly needs some work. I think we're doing ambitious instead of scrap work here because we don't have anything we really want to lose. I don't know. Do we need Cathar Commandos on top of Laurens in our sideboard? Is that our life right now? There we go. See, now that's worth discarding with a scrap. Let's get rid of that. I'll take it. We don't really have a play next turn, do we? That's a little awkward. Never mind. Just a little punishment and we keep rolling. The real question will be Mightstone, Weakstone versus just invoking a Cityscape Leveler and putting all the counters on like Ambitious Farmhand or splitting them up over here. I feel like Invoke Justice is the correct way to do this though. Good God. All right. Yeah, let's give them something they have to deal with right fucking now. And just keep pushing it. Like, we know they're blowing up Cityscape Leveler. By definition, they're just gonna have to have this. They should have a Cathar Commando they can... Okay, they didn't. They had the Platons. But they should have cities like Lauren, Cathar Commando, fucking something should be here right now. Is this better than getting into Mightstone, Weakstone? I don't think so. So we do this so I can flip the, yeah. I think this is perfect. I can flip the Ambitious Farmhand. I can find out what the hell they're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Yeah, it's perfect. We keep Wandering Emperor out. We blow everything up. We keep rolling. And that's game 2. Okay. Those specialists. My God. They chonky. I don't know. Is that better than having more discard outlets with Restoration of a Ganjo? There's so much competing for the 3-drop slot in this deck. I want better 2-drops, but we just don't have access, so everything competes in the 3-drop. Love it when we draw the portals. I feel like we have a good 3-3 split on the portals and the Cityscape Levelers. That's felt just fine. Our Commando, sure. Block that all day. Come at me, brah. Little first strike, maybe? Flying. Yeah, even better, right? Oh, it doesn't even do first strike. Alright. Let's give him some shit to blow up, right, chat? If you want to beat me, blow shit up. So, I mean, they should just be giving flying, swing, swing, put me to 11. Naughty. I like it. Again, why we have Lauren in the deck. Just lifelink? Is that really better than Vigilance? Okay. All day long. Also, why would you do this beforehand if you were planning on... I don't know. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I might be missing something, chat. I do occasionally miss these things. Alright, so we have a grip full of fucking lands. Not great. And we can't swing through this 3-3 with Vigilance. Also not great. And this Unlicensed Hearse is going to eat things. But we're only 2 turns off of a Sanctuary Warden, and next turn we can get through some cycling if we'd like. I don't know. It's not ideal. Oof, even decidedly less so with Sarah Paragon in this Cathar Commando scenario happening. That's, brutal. Fucking brutal, chat. God, more lands. I mean, we went down to 23, right? I wasn't just hallucinating? So they're gonna get to play Cathar Commando. Yes, yes. Crew the hearse and swing and give it flying, put me to 2 if they're smart. Like, they should be putting me to 2 here, and then I should be absolutely fucked. That did a lot of work for him. Granted, That was a pretty aggressive cycle. We probably could have prevented a certain amount of damage by not cycling there. Because right here, what's going to happen is I'm going to play something, they're going to do lay down arms, we're going to lose. But at the same time, we have to play the Sanctuary Warden into this board state. Like, there isn't a way around that. Oh, please, yes, please waste lay down arms left and right. I guess this can't get hit by lay down arms right now. Fantastic. All right. You're the only way to win. Don't die. I need to draw so many more cards. Oh my god. Permanent. Thank God. Moving right along. Alright, so 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess you can go that route. It's a weird route to go, but you can do it. I don't know. I'm gonna Anointed Peacekeeper the shit out of that. I think at this point we're just trying to get to Portal to Phyrexia. Doesn't feel amazing. But we're not dead yet, chat. We're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. It's the mantra today. Okay. I was like, do you think we're not going to block? We will. Let's start with a little peacekeeping action. See what kind of intentions they have, you know? Oh, Sanctuary Warden. That's easy. Not casting that anytime soon, are ya? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're probably just as well off doing a little cycle action here. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Let's hold up the... You can hearse that as much as you want. Don't care. You should be hitting the Roadside Reliquary first. That's a mistake on your part. Okay. This is why we play in Plat. Oh, you've got to be shitting me. What a top deck. What a top deck. Well, first the Lightning Strike top deck in Game 3, then the March... Oh, and they didn't even go for the win. That is disappointing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're still 1 mana off the portal, too. Oh my god. What a way to lose. Can we do all the things? I don't think we can. We can do some of the things. Okay, so we have to blow up the Steel Seraph here. Right? Because we didn't see this till literally now. This has to go. This unlicensed hearse is giving me a nightmare. It's rendering way too many plays unfucking playable. Alright, we'll see if they see the line to win. If they do, they win. If they don't, we should be able to Portal the Phyrexia and get back into this. But if they have it, they have it. It's really a question of if they understand that they can steal Seraph, crew the hearse, and swing. They missed it. God, I love it when they miss it. You fools! God, they're gonna let me back into this game because they fucking missed the win right there. Alright. Well, might as well get it done. Let's claw our way back into this one, chat, huh? This anointed peacekeeper putting in so much fucking work for us here. Poor Phyrexia is coming for you. Down they go. Yeah, we are not swinging with everything. We're swinging with most things. We cannot swing with everything. We lose games if we do that. Alright. Ooh, I like it. They're giving up on casting Sanctuary Ward in this game. That is a good thing. I guess we could have hit for 2 more there. That was probably foolish. I forgot these have Vigilance. Punts all around, eh, chat? Gotta tighten up. What do you got? Sarah Paragon's not enough. I mean, you can use it, bring back the Roadside Reliquary, animate the Unlicensed Hearse, and smack at me for... I'll just block. I don't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. Nice. Let's start with a little anointed peacekeeping. Okay, so they're gonna get depopulate off, right? And our goal is simply to say not a lot needs to go on. Okay. Yeah, I mean, everything goes, right? Curious if the 3 points of damage I missed are really going to bite me in the ass here. It's possible. Happens. Do. I mean, if they depopulate target creature, right? Actually, I don't hate this. You can swing your Sarah Paragon into mine. I don't give a shit. I will block you all day. I don't care. Player depopulate. Yep. Oh, right, this is multicolored. Lol. Awesome. And we gain a little bit more life. Even better. Yeah, we'll just keep stealing your Sarah Paragons. We will do that all day long. Well, I think what we have to do here is very clear. Yeah. Bye-bye. Done doing this shit. Yeah, let's do a little unearth action here, chat. And we'll just put him in this position. Like, he wants to fuck with us? You better have what you need, because Sanctuary Warden alone is not going to be enough here. That might be pretty good, though. I'm just going to Anointed Peacekeeper. There's a wedding announcement. Yeah, you play the Sanctuary Warden here. Okay, that's very weird. It's very, very weird. I think that was absolutely the wrong move on their part. I mean, look at this position now. This is a great position. All right. Like, we're playing the Lauren game right there with them. I'm going to keep both cards in hand because if they blow up that portal, I want it back. Like, if they top deck something for that, we're just bringing it right the fuck back. Okay. And we get to do all the... Man, this deck grinds for days. They missed their win, though, to be fair. They had a window to just take this game. And just did not go for it. Let's make it even more expensive. Don't need to play the lands out. We've got plenty. Portal to Phyrexia. Beat down. Yep. There we go. Take the W. Take the W. Alright, let's see if max damage is ready to rock. Because I really got to know if this Reanimator deck is good enough to compete. And I think the only way we do that is by running more games. What is going on with the fucking arena these days? Alright, chat. Sorry, we're going to have to reboot it one more time. Apparently it's glitching like crazy. Do not understand why, but that's life sometimes. How's everybody doing tonight? It's fucking beautiful. Alright, Reanimator. Yep, you're over here now. I'm gonna dump out a Bitter Reunion. I do not like the Bitter Reunions that much. Hey, what up, Vert? Doing alright. Doing alright. Trying to find a path through some of these cards. I do want another Flame Blessed Bolt, though. I do think that card is of value. Having 6 1-mana answers to those Speed Demon decks. Now, let's do a little Directo challenge. Tournament? Perfect. Bandito. Alright, team testing time. Let's fucking do it. In retrospect, I'm not going to play Esper. I'm having way too much fun playing Reanimator. I would apologize, but, like, frankly, this is just a cooler deck, and I don't think you guys wanted to watch the endless slog of, well, Esper. This hand is not very good. We're just going to keep working our way down. This is fine, because we can get rid of 1 Scrapyard Mutt and just keep rolling. Let's see what happens when we start dumping these out. That's mighty lovely if we get to it. Okay. There's so many ETB effects these days. I don't think people understand how rare that shit was once upon a time, but it was incredibly rare. Alright. No, we don't need to be that aggressive. We can wait one turn. I would like to see what we draw first. What in the bloody hell are you? Interesting. Meh. I do not know what we're up against here, but it seems wild and interesting. I don't know, let's just make a fucking 12-12 on turn 5. Let's just make a 12-12 and see what happens. I don't know, chat. Call me old-fashioned, but I feel like a 12-12 should be enough. Unless they have any kind of interaction, which they probably should. God damn it. Oh, yes. Perfect. We get to blow theirs up. Even better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn it, they're going to come back at us, aren't they? Alright. Still got to do it, though. Yeah. There isn't really a point to that block. Yeah, it's about what I figured. I don't think I'm worried about this yet. I feel like they're going to go on the let's reanimate Cityscape Leveler plan first. Or just play one outright, sure. Yeah, that's the thing. Let's start giving each other power stones and just go back and forth is what I'm assuming this is going to be now. It's kind of fascinating. Like, is this really where we're at in the meta where Cityscape Leveler versus the world kind of vibes? I love it, but wild. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hit. But we already have this anyway. Let's just keep making these land drops, I guess. 2 spells a turn, baby. It is wild to me how many Cityscape Levelers are going to get rolling here. Out you go. You get more Power Stones. Like, we're almost at the point where they can just cast off Power Stones alone. Oh, wait, that's just game. Fuck, I forgot there's damage. That's a thing. Lauren's probably a good idea. I don't think there's much else that is. Kind of have to wait and see what they end up doing, right? If we're doing 2 Laurens, okay, we can go up to 11. I don't think we need... Bitter Reunion just keeps getting sided out. I don't know that I like it. It is handy, though. It does enable a combo, it does filter draws, and it does occasionally give haste, which is of relevance at times. But I think it is a max of 1 in this deck, as much as people like to shove 4 in, because they're like, it's a Reanimator deck. Like, yeah, but you've got Fables, you've got Restorations, both of which kind of ramp you into your Invokes. You've got the Scrapyard Mutts now, and the Mutts were really... That's what took the place of Bitter Reunion, which is... it's much better to have the Mutts, I think. So I'm happy to see that shift. Yeah, I think we can be fine with this. Again, the Mutts do such a great job here. Like, we just need 1 more land to get to Fable, so we can kind of play this weird game, and that's perfect. See? It feels like we're both on Reanimator, but this is like Urza Reanimator versus just Boros Reanimator. I'm going to be a little surprised, chat, to be honest, if Urza Reanimator is the stronger of the two. I could be wrong. But I don't think that I am. The arrogance of the ginger, I suppose. We shall see. Was the goal just to get Mishra and then like clear house immediately? Rawr. Silex. It's interesting. The fact that it doesn't exile and only destroys is a bit of a problem in this format, though. Okay, how all in do we want to go on our strategy? Do we discard the Sanctuary Warden too? You know what I mean? Well, you know me, Chad. I'm a bit of a gambler. Let's do it. I think in this particular instance, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they would be able to do the recharge, get Portal to Phyrexia. Yeah. Alright, we still have the Invoke Justice. Repair Recharge into Portal to Phyrexia is huge here if they can get it. That would be backbreaking. Fuck. Oh god, that's so bad. Oh god, that's so bad. Like, we can keep bringing stuff back, but it doesn't make it do anything. Ugh. Do we have a way through this? Like, how in the hell are we not dying? I guess we just have to get to our own cityscape as fast as we can, which means we need to ramp. Jesus. This ain't gonna go well. I'm just gonna put that out there. This one's brutal. Yep. A little bit brutal. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let's see what happens. Hey, chat. Okay. Should be vigilance. Nope. Okay. Gotta be the portal. Be cool if that interacted with Blast Zone. Had to double check. All right. Let's see what happens, chat. Let's see what happens. They got a ton of mana to work with. If they've got Urza, I think they get to meld it. Holy fuck. Yeah, there's no getting through that. I think the smartest thing we can do here is blow that shit up. Yeah, let's run it back this way. We can keep this. Down goes portal, up comes land. Not the right land. Maybe we can draw the right land though. I feel like it's possible. Not as possible as I was hoping. Not hitting the land drop we wanted to there. Luckily, we just need to hit one. And I feel like we're in a pretty good position, depending on whether or not they have counters, but we haven't seen counters so far, so I'm just assuming that is not part of the dynamic or makeup of this deck. Got the counter. They should have a Lauren for this, right? That's not good enough. Just gonna bring back the leveler and get going. And I'll Lauren that out so they don't get to ramp. Is it premature to say we've won? It is. Am I pretty confident in where we're at? I am. Yes, I am. I guess a farewell's pretty good here. We have extended pretty hard. Farewell would clean this up. But it's farewell or bust? Yeah. Yeah. And that's the problem with that Silex. I don't know. I still don't think we need to push into the lion sashes in the sideboard. I think Lauren's just where you want to be, right? That said, we are extremely light on 2-drops. I feel like we need... I guess we got 92 drops. We don't really have 1-drops. That's a bit of an issue. We've got 10. That feels balanced. I don't know. Do we need 4 Wandering Emperors? I don't know. We'll have to sort it out. Let's keep testing, though. That was an interesting, like, Mishra build. Can we beat something that's a little bit rougher for us? And everybody's online tonight. Turtlebox, Vert, Hollywood Pizza, Ghostiyami, Exotic Roller, and Bandito. That's like 5 streamers and a grinder. Everybody's up and playing, huh? It's a little risky. It's a whole lot of nothing if we don't top deck at all. And yet, I'm curious if this is a thing. Bitter Reunion's a card. We have a lot of discard outlets. We got the first one right there. Wow, we are missing land drops. Okay. Thankfully, we still have an ambitious farm hand and a draw step or 2. Oofda. Alright, so we're gonna hit the 4th land. I don't think we're using this yet. We kind of want to wait and see if we can use it in conjunction with like a cityscape leveler to just get there, right? Sure. Yeah, you have to let it through. You know what I'm signaling if I'm doing that. Okay. They should have a counter for this. There's a question. Ooh, not so much, huh? There's definitely a question of what they're doing if they're not countering this. I don't know that I've seen this blue-red iteration before. It's kind of interesting. You know, they just... Okay. That seems fine. Wow. Like mono drops. We're leaving back Ambitious Farmhand to signal as if we have another Wandering Emperor, so that if they swing in, it's dangerous on 2 accounts. They can't just wipe the Samurai and swing. They'd have to have double removal is the idea. What the hell is Mech Warfare doing in there? I love it. I love it. Yeah, we'll block that all day. All day. A little concerning. Don't know what this blue-red deck is. Have not played against it yet. Alright, Kiki's active. A little awkward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're still a little ways away. Ah! That's brutal. I keep forgetting that is a clean answer for Sanctuary Warden. Ish, you know. This is an interesting deck we're against. Mech Warfare and Mightstone Weakstone. See, chat, the problem with this is you gotta learn all the lessons the hard way, right? And if you want to take a look at the other end of this matchup, check out max damage. Monsieur Bandito himself. Yeah, we'll block that all day. We do this because we absolutely need to kill this Kiki. It's going to be Cityscape Leveler on Cityscape Leveler action. Is that where we're at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Could be the portal into it. Jesus. Holy balls. Okay, that's a thing. Gotcha. Well. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8. Do we have a way through? God damn. Should have discarded the portal to Phyrexia. And then we'd at least have a shot at a comeback here, right? I suppose, is there another path that still allows us to stay in this game? Yeah, there is. Yeah. Gotta run it back this way. Mech Warfare. Wild. Well, what do we got? That's pretty good. Need to top deck an untapped land source, and that's not enough now because of Sekenzen. Like, we can block this, and I still don't think there's a way through. Oh, right, they have trample. Jesus. Every game is just like, play Lawrence, play Anointed Peacekeeper, play Lawrence, play Anointed Peacekeeper, just over and over again. Like, just do it, dummy. Just do it. Sanctuary Wardens, not amazing here. Wandering Emperors, kind of eh. We have way too many of these, so we're going to dump out a couple of restorations. We can throw one Wandering back in, and that'll do. That'll do. Okay, did not see the Skitterbeams coming. That, lesson fucking learned. Sometimes you learn the hard way, right? Nope. God damn it. Yeah, we're gonna keep it. We need a land off the top, but yeah, we're gonna keep it. It's got too many pieces we want. not 100% that keeping this was correct over the other one, but here we are. Alright, deck, I need a land off the top. Can you be a land? Maybe. Sort of. Hitting land on curve there would have been beautiful. We could have gotten the restoration down and then pushed into Lorna or Anointed depending on where things went. That was a little awkward. Little awkward there, chat. Looks like they missed their land drop. Okay, well. And I guess we both did. That's gonna be one of those games, huh? Alright. Bet. Let's do it. We can slog it out the hard way, both of us. Both a little stumped on mana. And yeah, both of us still very much in it. I will absolutely block this. Alright, 5 mana means Might Stone, Weak Stone, right? Temporal Pilgrim. What? How hard do we want to go? Six mana. Oh, we just unearth. Yeah, why am I even thinking about this? One, two, three, four, five, six. Cool. Also fine and acceptable. Alright, they got the Mind Stone, Weak Stone. But it's an awkward scenario for them. Yep. Can't always find the Lauren, huh? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Yep, we're good. We don't want to cycle that badly, do we? No. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Yeah, we still do this. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Yeah, we're good. Let's see what they do. Pretty good, yeah. Makes sense. Blow up the garden, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alrighty. I guess top deck's a Kenzen for the win. Just getting rolled by Skitterbeam battalions. What the fuck? How is that the thing that kills me? I guess it's 12 points of haste, right, chat? It's an interesting way to deal with the format. There's not a lot of angles of attack to this Boros Reanimator deck, are there? But that Skitterbeam battalion deck is interesting. Alright, let's do one more. Oh, me oh my. One more. I think the latency might need some work on this. We'll see. Alright, let's try this again. Ah, Azorious soldiers. Okay. Well, this is gonna be a party. That's a lot of damage. Okay. Alright. Oh, this is still not an amazing position. Wow. In and in. Holy balls. That is so much pressure. I forgot how fast this Azorious deck just explodes on the battlefield. It's kind of crazy. So we're going to wipe out 3 things. Just you. You go. Everything else stays. One, two, three, four, five. This is way too close. Holy hell. And they moved to 5 and this is still close. That's the scary part, right? I suppose you really should be doing that in this situation, right? All right. Yeah, it's gonna go this way. Thankfully, the Seasoned Cathar is going to help us not die immediately here. Alright, we'll take the first game. Way too close for comfort. Escape levelers are too slow. Portals, we don't really have time for most of that. Restorations, we definitely don't have time for. Mutts, bit of reunion, we don't have time for. We're gonna keep 1 portal. We keep the 2 sanctuaries. I guess one of these can stay. God, that's not amazing either, though. I think we're losing them. that good against it? Is Lauren good against it? I don't think Lauren's good. Okay, Lauren can go. That helps. We can fit one more of these back in. Alright, let's run it back like this. A lot more speed demon removal. Let's see if this is a thing, huh, chat? That's not the fucking hand. That's acceptable. Yeah, I think we're still going this route. Perhaps that should have been a Fable instead of a temporary lockdown. Hard to say sometimes, though. I don't know. It may work out for the best, too. It's really hard to say in these situations. Sky Striker. Yeah. I don't think I care about the other one that much. It's not ideal, but Sky Striker is the one that gets out of hand really fast. Everything else is doable, right? Yeah, let's just do this while we can. You go land, siege veteran. Can't get through. Oh, right, we can't do that, can we? We didn't get the... God damn it. Planes. We need planes. You son of a bitch. Alright. This they get to counter, but it sets up the Invoke Justice if we want it. And that's the point, is now any top deck land is much better. Yep, and that's how we get it. Okay, so we have our plan against the smaller game, and I like that. It seems like a strong plan. Alright. Let's go max Anivian. One more time. This one for the Gipper or whatever the fuck you want to use as your reference point, depending on the decade you grew up in. Yep, we're good with this. Let's start with the Jet Mirror's Garden. We'll move into Ambitious Farmhand, and then Fable, which we'll be able to discard and hopefully push us into that ramping scenario where we get Invoke. I think Fable still comes before Restoration in most of these instances. Angels, eh? I guess the fact that it can go into a 4/5 Archangel this turn is pretty impressive, right? 3/2 Inspiring Overseer ain't too shabby either, right? Alright, Invoke Justice time, right? Let's do it. Fuck. Not quite. Okay. Apply pressure. Check. As Regiata hits Wandering Emperor, and then an Archangel gets cast to blow up the Emperor. Right here. This should be the Archangel of Wrath. There it is. Don't hate that though, honestly. Yeah, we're just ramping at this point. We are the ramp deck. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doesn't seem quite worth it, right, chat? Yeah, I don't like that enough. I'd rather ramp one more and get to Portal. Gix is pretty fucking good, yeah. That's a thing. I mean, we could just top deck and Invoke Justice here and smack him right in the teeth. That is a thing. That is also not bad. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a little bit tighter than I like. That's fine. Let's see what they do. That's pretty good against Portal. Need the land drops, right? Down goes Liesa. Interesting. Not the board state I was hoping to be in. It's not terrible yet, but it's not great either. Alright, so 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Complex board states. Keeping things spicy. In comes Liesa. That's pretty good. Okay. I mean, do you just shove them all into Liesa again? It's a wild world where you play Portal and it doesn't even matter, right? I don't think there's a play here, though. They hit Invoke before we did, and it's not in their deck. Bit of a problem. Alright, Lawrence, you're coming in. Is Anointed good enough in this? I feel like it's not, honestly. Bitter can come out, one Resto can come out. Yeah, I don't think this plan fundamentally changes with the board. It's... That was just some very odd sequencing all around. The Liesa... Wow. I don't know, Chad. That's a hard one to answer, you know? Alright, let's see if we can get some post-board games. we're obliged to keep this. Alright, deck, if you could give me an untapped red source off the top, that would be mighty, mighty swell. Then we could get our turn 4 Invoke into Sanctuary, probably. And I feel like it is about time, you know? Guess not. Needed to hit a red land drop in the first 2 draw steps, did not. That did not go well. And I think we're about to get blown out because we are not going to hit the land, are we? Oh, we did. We did. Okay. Well, that's pretty fucking good. Oof. Hit the land at least. So check it out, chat. This is how we do it. We go like this. We bring it the fuck back. Then we say, God damn, I hope you don't have all the removal all at once. We got some pieces to sort out here, clearly. Okay. What do we got going on here? That's pretty fucking good. Yeah. Can't swing the Shieldred against it yet. Interesting play given that there's a Rite of Oblivion out. Not where I would have gone there. Definitely not where I would go. Okay, we missed the land drop. A little rough, chat. Gonna have to get through this. Up you go, I guess. Need to make sure Shieldred can't just swing with impunity, right? So we're gonna get a Portal for Erection next turn unless they Rite of Oblivion the Fable. Okay. Just double kick and blow up the Wandering Emperor twice. Yeah, right. For those wondering why we're doing this, all will be told in just a moment. It's either going to be enough or it's not. Let's find out. I could have saved 4 life by blocking. It's something worth noting, but I still think this was the correct play. This is a lot of pressure. We can bring back the Shieldred and then the Archangel. Okay. Alright, there's nothing else in here we want, right? Yeah. Let's do this and gain another little bit of life. And swing on in. We're not dead yet. Even if they angel the hell out of us, we're not dead yet. So Rite of Oblivion comes to play. Clearing the path. Is that the idea here? I mean, it will clear a path against Sanctuary Warden, so they can hit us for 3. Yeah, I think you gotta hit the portal. But even if you hit the portal, there's so much... Okay. That's still a hell of a lot to overcome in a very short period of time. And that's game right there. Okay, let's move to game 3. God damn. These are not easy games, to say the least. No, I think it's still boarded correctly. Alright. Let's push on. One final game, chat. This one for all the marbles, right? This Boros Reanimator deck has a lot to it, but it needs to be able to beat Mardu midrange. It needs to be able to beat, I mean, everything with to some degree. The question is, can it beat Mardu midrange consistently? I don't know, but it's got some tuning to be done. Ugh, gross. Nope. We're like one land away from this being super good, right? Do we keep it and risk it all, chat? Do we keep it and risk it all? Because literally one land in this hand is golden. We go ambitious into Fable. I guess we don't really. No, it's close, but we can't. We can't. I know, Chad. I want to too, but we can't. We can't give in to our base instincts. We can't. No, we can't. Blood Tithe, sure. We drew the land. Okay, in that case, we're doing this. Yes. There we go. We just want to trade this out with Blood Tithe. They play a Fable, we blow up the Fable. You see where this is going. Like, we're just trying to trade things out evenly here. Scrapwork Mud. Stronger than I expected. I'm really liking this card. This is probably my favorite card out of Brothers War right now. It just puts work in, you know what I mean? And I'm not attacking here because I don't give a shit. Like, they need to provide me with a reason. Nope, you get to blow up the Mutt. The Mutt is your problem. Yep, there's the Mirror Breaker. Knew that shit was coming. We can dodge that and bring out you. And get one back. Yes. And we drop the Fable. Rar. Drop the Fable. Okay, so they can Archangel, but not as efficiently as they'd like to because the Fable token won't happen until post-combat, and I will straight up block all this shit. Happily. Happily block all of this shit. And then we'll just Might Stone, Weak Stone. We'll eventually get into Invoke Justice, but I don't think we're quite there yet. Okay, let's trade them out. What you got? Wandering Emperor's fine. Nope. Okay. Just going for the Archangel life? Maybe. I don't think there's anything I'm terrified of seeing here. Okay. Wanted the double Archangel. So you'd hit that, you hit me, I Might Stone, Weak Stone. And then we're set up to do a lot. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is still what I want to be doing. Blow it up. Now you got to deal with a lot, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cityscape off the top is fucking live, and we will have a Sanctuary Warden rolling in with an Invoke Justice to bring it back. Feeling pretty good about this board position there, Chad. Yeah, that's fine. What you know about Sanctuary Warden in the deep? discard anything, so why am I playing that? Let's not. Let's not play that, because we can use the other Scrapwork Mutt to discard that one to actually dig a little bit deeper. And if we need to get something out of our hand because we top deck it, not that that's really as much of a thing at this point, but if it happens, we're going to be happy we went this route. Okay, that's annoying. Rite of Oblivion. Pretty decent. I don't foresee that being a thing we care about. What do we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do a little thinning. Yeah, this is better. Now we can still hit Portal off the top and we can cycle Jetmir's Garden to get closer to it. We don't need Wandering Emperor right now. We will, possibly pretty quickly, but for right now we're breaking Surf just fine. What we're doing is a little bit bigger than what they're doing, and that's what matters here. Well, this is the definition of it's go time. Deck. There we fucking go. Boom. Alright, so they get to go inspired into Rite of Oblivion to blow out the portal. But we have to get rid of Liesa, so that was still the right move, in my opinion. If you want to see the other side of the action, again, Max Damage is streaming it live. Feel free to check it out. Friend of the stream, you know what I mean? Okay. We're not going to reanimate that yet. Much as everybody's sitting here like, maybe you should reanimate. No, not yet. Not fucking yet. We'll get there. Right now, I'm waiting to see what else they do. And for that, we just do a little restorations. A little restoration. A little happy time, a little happy place. And we're not going to play the plains either, because we would rather get an ambitious farmhand back from this. And continue to apply pressure. While thinning our deck to make sure that we get better and better draws. And that's what we're up to. That's pretty good. Yeah, we don't need the Wandering Emperor yet either. Okay. Yep. Okay, only 2 left. Gotta take mental note of that. Portal time. That should work. Back up we go, Precious. Seasoned Cathar, take it away. You gotta blow up the portal. But then you get to die, Mr. Bond. Then you die. Xaxes, and we take down Mardu mid. Now that was a hell of a game. Alright, so this deck can go bigger, and does a good job of it. And that's all the time I have for the evening. So, I'm going to raid you out to Max Damage, who has been rocking out and playing against me this whole time. Let's get that raid going. Let's go say hi. Always a fun time. This Boros Reanimator list is interesting, guys. We're going to have some fun with it in the future. Don't worry. I'll tune it up some more. Arrivederci, everyone.